Should we start the sharing session now? All right. Okay, everyone, we are going to start the after class talk event. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the after class talk December series, episode 7, celebrating Mother's Day, women, encouragement, and front guard in the new normal era. So first of all, I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the women and mothers all around the world. Indonesian Mother's Day, or in Bahasa Indonesia we call it as Hari Ibu, is celebrated nationally on December 22nd. The day originally sought to celebrate the spirit of Indonesian women and to improve the condition of the nation. But today, the meaning of Mother's Day has changed, and it is celebrated by expressing love and gratitude to mothers. All right, so in this episode, there will be a sharing session from the international students on how they celebrate Mother's Day in their home country and the role of the women in the new normal era. So my name is Novi Susanti, and I'm the moderator for today's agenda. Thank you for joining us today, and I would like to welcome our distinguished guest, Director of Strategic Partnership and International Office, Ibu Lia Yulinawati STMM, and then the Manager of International Office, Ibu Indah Fajarwati. Welcome, Ibu Indah.
Hi, good afternoon.
All right, so Assistant Manager of International Mobility, Ibu Lia Marlia. So good afternoon, Ibu.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
All right, and Assistant Manager of International Services, Ibu Mevri Septiani. All right, so good afternoon, Ibu Mevri. And also our speakers, Rakotomanga Tsiry Harison from Madagascar. And then, yeah, hello, good afternoon, Siri.
Good afternoon, Ibu, and good afternoon, everybody.
All right, and then we have Nussara Sriamad from Thailand.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, and then we also have Mohammad Fahim from Afghanistan. Hello, Fahim. All right.
Hello, good afternoon.
Okay, good. All right, so, and also I would like to welcome all international students and also our students from Indonesia. Hello, everyone, and welcome. So this is After Class Talk. The After Class Talk is more than a chit-chat program. It will be a place for exchanging culture and sharing experiences. So in this program, we will have an open discussion where all of you can freely ask a question to each other. And now I would like to tell you the rules of this event. All right. Okay, so here are the basic rules for this today agenda. Okay, we still cannot see the screen. All right. Okay, so basically we have 6 rules for this agenda. Number 1, all participants should turn on the camera during the event. Number 2, all participants should turn off the microphone during the speaker's presentation and may unmute the microphone during open discussion session. And number 3, during the open discussion, all participants can ask questions to the guest speakers or to other participants. And number 4, for those who want to ask a question directly to the guest speakers or to the other participants, kindly use thumbs up icon on the reaction feature. Number 5, the participants can drop the questions on the chat feature as well. And the last one, there will be a door prize during this event. So participant, you are requested to actively involve in this agenda. All right, so yeah, during this event, I would like to invite all participants to join our challenge to get a door prize of 100,000 rupees in money by posting a message in a chat box, a message dedicated to your mother, or woman who is inspired you by expressing your gratitude and how important she is in your life. And then at the end of this event, we will choose one of the past messages to get a door prize. Okay, so to celebrate and to know how much do you really know about Mother's Day, so we will have a warming up games first. We will have Kahoot games, and there will be a prize as well for the winner. So please open the web kahoot.it. The number for the Kahoot game. Everyone, please open web kahoot.it and enter the pin 336182. All right, so we have one participant. Everyone, kindly join the game by open web kahoot.it and enter the pin 336182. All right, Uni. Yeah, Udi. All right, our participants already. 5, 6. Come on, everyone. Could you please join up the gap? Bridge the gap. All right, our guest speaker, Safira. Okay, clever participant. Okay, we're still waiting for the other participants. Come on, everyone. You may join the game by entering the pin. Open the web first, kahoot.it, enter the pin 336182. We have 100,000 rupees for the winner. Okay, 16 already. 17. Come on, everyone. We have 41 participants in this room. Okay, we will wait for 3 other participants. Come on, at least 3 other participants will start the game. Alright, is there anyone who wants to join again? 3 more participants, please. The first one will be about the Mother's Day, so everyone can join the game. Actually, we have a prize for the winner, 100,000 rupees in form of money. ready? Okay, first question. One of the earliest Mother's Day celebration was in which country? All right, let's see. Yeah, so in ancient Greek, the original Mother's Day, yeah? Okay, Sayed. Okay, you are the leader now. Okay, number two. In Indonesia, Mother's Day is celebrated on, right? I'm sure you already know because we're celebrating the Mother's Day today. Yes, of course, today, December 22nd, the answer. All right, let's see. Okay, Husni, now you are leading the game. Okay, next, number three. Which was the first country in the world that dedicated a day just for a mother? Which country? Is it USA, England, France, or Japan? All right, the answer is USA. Okay, Muchil, move to the top position now. All right, number four. Which flowers are most associated with Mother's Day? All right, let's have mix up everyone. Answer is yes, not roses, but carnations. All right. Okay, Ibu Indah now on fire. All right. Okay, number five. Who is national figure who declared the Mother's Day in Indonesia? Okay. He is the national figure who declared the Mother's Day in Indonesia. Yeah, no Megawati. It's not Megawati, but it is Sukarno, our first president. Okay, Husni? Now you are the leader for this game. Okay, last question, everyone. Come on, come on. What is the big theme of Indonesian Mother's Day 2020? Okay, don't get wrong answer. This is the last question. Yes, only 3 participants who beat the answer. Perempuan Berdaya Indonesia Maju is the theme for Mother's Day 2020. All right, let's see who is the winner. Okay, Salsabila, that's the winner. The second winner is Ibu Ina, and the winner is 100,000 rupiah goes to Husni Israel. Yeah, all right, Husni. Okay, Husni, congratulations. Okay, Husni, you will get 100,000 rupiah in form of Link Aja, OVO, or GoPay. So Husni, please send us your number. Okay, everyone, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay, Husni. All right, thank you for joining the warming up games. And now, okay, so we are entering the main agenda today. Now we would like to invite the international students, our guest speaker today, for sharing how they celebrate Mother's Day in their home country and the role of the women in the new normal era. So we have total three speakers today. And for the first speaker, we would like to invite Rakotomanga Tsiry Harison, or we call him Siri from Madagascar. He is a master program student of Telkom University, majoring Master of Management. So please welcome Siri.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ibu.
Okay. All right,
Yeah, good
Siri. So,
afternoon, everyone, once
good
again.
afternoon. How are you, Siri?
I'm doing good. Yeah, good so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you now?
Actually,
Where are you now?
I'm in Bandung, in city of
Ah,
the sea.
still
Yeah,
in Bandung, yeah?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Husni, it is time for you to share your experience, maybe, or yeah, and how you celebrate Mother's Day or the tradition in your country, how they celebrate the Mother's Day. Okay,
Okay,
please.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ibu, for the opportunity. But first of all, before I start, I would like to send and I would like to say once again, happy Mother's Day to every woman and every mothers, especially for those who are attending this event today. And I wish you long life and always happy, always healthy, especially during this pandemic. I know women are really working hard. And before I'm going to start my sharing, I would love to share. I made some in a PowerPoint here, so let me share it first.
Okay, please.
Can you see my PowerPoint now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me start it. Okay. Yes. So first of all, this is my PowerPoint, and in this PowerPoint, I just made it simple. I just made it short and clear. And before everything, it is good. It is better to introduce myself again, like Ibu said before that. My name is Tsiry Harison, and uh, I am the first child of my parents. So we are three, and I'm the first one. And I had my bachelor in international relations from Pajajaran University, 2018, and now I'm doing my master degree in management in Telkom University, of course. And I came from a very small town called Betaf in Madagascar. It is about 4 hours from the capital city. And let me invite you just to see, enjoy the pictures. That's my hometown. It is very small, and I grew up in this town, and I started also my education from this town. And talking about Mother's Day, especially in my country, in Madagascar, we celebrate Mother's Day same as in France and Monaco. So, which means that the date is different than in Indonesia, because in Indonesia, Mother's Day is on December, right? But in my country, in Madagascar, we used to celebrate it on the last Sunday of May, which means it's already past like 6 months ago. And we celebrate it every Sunday on the last of May. But sometimes when this day falls on the same day as Pentecost, Pentecost is a day for with a day where Christians have event also. Then when the Mother's Day falls on the same date, so the Mother's Day is postponed on the first Sunday of June. And for the Mother's Day, we have a very unique way to celebrate it. But I think most of the country have also the same way. Like I said in France, but in Madagascar, before the day is coming, people used to go for shopping, buying gifts, and prepare for everything, prepare for the day, the Mother's Day. So when the day is coming, the family used to go to church in the morning, and later they come home to celebrate it together with the whole family. And it is all started by cooking together, and especially the kids, the youngster, they are at home and they prepare for the food, and the mother is only staying, only relaxing because it is her day. So, in general, the Mother's Day is about family reunion and cooking and giving some gift for the mother. And during this day, usually the husband and the kids, they used to prepare some surprises for the wife. And here I have some photos to show you the things that you see during the Mother's Day in Madagascar. The first, there is some woman products here, like this is what the kids or the husband used to buy for the wife during the Mother's Day, and some of them uses purse also as a gift, as we say it in Madagascar, cadeau. And there is also the flower. The flower represent love. So the flower is kind of some kind of things that you give to the mother, your mother, to represent that you love her, you are always with her no matter what. And there is also here the cake made and the chocolate. And here is the types of food that Malagasy used to eat during the Mother's Day, because in Madagascar, when there is a party, when there is an event, there must be always a food. Malagasy people loves to eat food, and there is some kind of food that people usually eat during the Mother's Day. And the next, mother's role during mother's role in the family during the pandemic. I think in my place, it's always the same, because this COVID does not really impact my hometown, since I said that this is a small hometown, and there are not so much cases from the COVID-19. So women usually stay at home if they don't go to work, because there are some differences between women. Some of them go to work, or some of them staying at home. For my mom, especially, personally, she used to stay at home for doing the cooking, housework, and doing other stuff. But which means that because the COVID does not really impact in there, which means that things does not change really much. The only difference is that the mother during this pandemic got more support. The kids studying from home, so the kids can support the mother at home. And the next one, yeah, the next one, my opinions about mothers or women who are struggling during this COVID-19. I mean, women needs our support, and we also need to show them love, that they are not alone. Because women in my country, we used to give a woman a name, Fanaka Malemi. That is a Malagasy term which describes a woman as a soft furniture. Fanaka Malemi is translated in English like soft furniture, which means that the first decoration in the house is the woman, the mother. So the mother is the first one who makes the house beautiful. I don't know if you get what I mean, but that is the fact. Home is not the same without mom. So we do respect women a lot, because they are the first one who makes the house beautiful. Without them, it's not the same. So in Madagascar, we this term is really important when you talk about women, and women are happy also that we have this kind of term to call them as a furniture, which is not only just the furniture, but which is the first person who makes the house comfortable, makes the house beautiful, and makes the house really sweet. And next and the last. I mean that a woman can do things that men can never do. So this day, women and men have the same rights, which means that both sides should support each other. And in that case, I mean, we need to always to encourage women, because they're really hardworking. They're always taking care of kids, of the family. Sometimes when dad is not home, mom is working hard, cooking, doing the housework and some stuff. So we really need to show women that we love them. We also need to give support and encourage them no matter what, because without them we will not be on this earth right now. So I think that's all from me. It's very short, but I hope you can ask me a question later regarding the Mother's Day or the celebration of Mother's Day in Madagascar. And I want to thank you so much for your attention. And once again, happy Mother's Day to everyone. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Siri. That's a really nice sharing. Yeah, so I know now I know that in Madagascar, Mother's Day is celebrated at May, yeah, on May, sorry. And yeah, in Madagascar, you said that Mother's Day is kind of family reunion because all family gathers, yeah, to celebrate the Mother's Day. All right, so next we are going to continue to the next speaker. Our second speaker is Nussara Sriamad from Thailand. So she is also a master program student of Telkom University, majoring Master of Management. So please welcome Nussara.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, hello Nussara.
Yeah, hello, Ibu.
Okay, okay. So how are you today?
I'm so very excited.
Okay, good. Okay, so are you ready for sharing today?
Okay, I'm
Ah,
ready.
all right. So please.
Just a- Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nussara Sriamad. You can call me Sarah. I'm from Thailand. I live in Hat Yai City. I'm studying at Telkom University, School of Economy and Business. I belong to family of 6 members, include my mother, my father, my younger brothers, my sister, and me. So I am the first child. And next, before I presentation about Mother Day in Thailand, I would like to introduce my country. My country is Thailand. Thailand is a beautiful kingdom featuring Buddhist temple, exotic wildlife, more than 150 spectacular islands, along with a fascinating history and unique culture that include tasty food and Thai massages, Thai massage, Thai massage, and Thailand featured a modern capital city and friendly people who give Thailand its reputation as land of smile. And nowadays, Thailand is a country that is a combination of various local rituals from different parts of the country, along with the Buddhist value and Oriental trends, like in many parts of Asia. The monarchy and royal institution of Chakri dynasty remain highly revered according to original Siamese culture. And about family of Thai people. Thai people family almost always come first in Thailand, which a much greater emphasis paid on the extended family than is typical is in Western country. And number of siblings a Thai person has is a highly likely many of those are cousin, and they know word in Thai for cousin. And people refer to cousin as their brother and sister. And next, before I continue my presentation, I would like to say Happy Mother Day for Indonesia people. And Selamat Hari Ibu. Semoga perempuan ibu-ibu di Indonesia selalu sehat dan have a nice day. And next, what is the Mother Day in Thailand? The Mother Day in Thailand. August is when the nation of Thailand is about with activity to prepare for the big celebration of Mother Day. Unlike Indonesia, celebration of Mother Day is today, right? So Mother Day in Thailand is month of is in the birthday of Her Majesty Queen Sirikit. Therefore, it's a big occasion in Thailand. And for on 12th of August every year, Her Majesty the Queen is well known for her compassion. So therefore, the people of Thailand remember Her Majesty deeds and devotions toward the needy of her kingdom by commemorating and celebrating her birthday on this auspicious day. And next, birthday celebration and Mother Day of Thailand. Preparation for the celebration start around the month of July. Our nation is busily preparing to celebrate the event by hanging street lights, portrait of Her Majesty at home and workplace, decking them with garland and hanging multicolor light around the portrait, as well as raising the national flags in respect of the occasion. And next, the first picture is the activity in the school on Mother Day. School in Thailand typical host Mother Day ceremony on the special day. Mother come to the child school and each child at his or her mother feet, paying respect to mom for all that she has done for them. It's very common to see mother wiping tears for their eyes, and many children doing the same in the joyous and proud moment. And the activity and next slide is the activity of mother in Thailand. This day is not only limited to the birthday celebrating on the Queen, but Thai people also take this day as an opportunity to thank their dear mothers for their unconditional love. Mother Day morning in Thailand start by giving arm to the monks. The picture in the slide before, same the picture in the slide before. This and then the children are showing their love with wash their mother food as this picture. After that, they give her mother with white jasmine, flower or garland as this picture. This is just white jasmine. And the next slide, this is the first picture is white jasmine. And white jasmine is the symbol of maternal love. So in this day, white jasmine flower are common sight in Thailand because Thai people think the white color of the flower means the purity of mother to love, which will never change. And the second picture is the garland which made from white jasmine. And next, the key seed of COVID-19. Parents are being especially challenged to provide some stability for their children. By the way, the COVID-19 pandemic is harming health, social, and economic well-being worldwide, with women are shouldering much of the burden at home. So what is the role of mother or family during the pandemic in Thailand? And next slide, about the role of the mother or woman in the family during the pandemic in Thailand is when the child's learning move from school to home. Learning will follow children to home as well. So what if the mother can help her children for studying during the pandemic? At the keys is the teaching and learning model in Thailand can be divided into three types as follow. The first, offline learning, is a learning distance at home. And the studying like this is introduce parents to do activity with their children. Is encourage more time together in the family. And next, number two, on-air learning. They are teaching and learning activity on the TV screen. Is a project of the Foundation for Distance Learning Style in conjunction with OBEC. And the last one, online teaching with teacher to preparing to teach at school, then leave to home life or make a clip. This kind of teaching, the student maybe will pay more attention. And the next slide, parents are very important with their children right to use technology and social media. So I think parents should to exposing their children to good and ethical media, especially during this time. This is the perfect time for parents to spend time with your child closely. In my family, for example, in my family, my mother is a housewife and she has four children who are in adolescence. In adolescence, I think if they are at home for a long time, they will be stressed because their priority is to contact their friends. So how do they stay connect to their friends? Of course, my mom allow us to connect with our friends, and in addition, my parents, my mom and my father may spend more time with us for watching YouTube series, watching Netflix together, or have a time to listen to our story. And next slide. When I staying at home a long time with a family in cases of COVID-19, made me discover that the first, I think we can help the housework for my parents. For example, I start washing the dish by myself and clean the kitchen for after making a snack by myself. And second, we have more time to do activity together. For example, we watch TV together, we eat together, and we sleep together. So I think throughout the COVID fast, every family's activity means a lot of to me, and it makes the house even more a home. So the next slide about women. Women to be the front guard during the pandemic. Almost all at frontline worker in the health and social sector are women, right? Like a nurse, midwife, cleaner, and laundry worker. So women in this outbreak were exposed to both health and economy risk and as caregiver within the home and family. However, I think they need mitigation strategy that specifically target both the health and economy impact of the COVID-19 outbreak on women and their support and build women's resilience. And the next slide, and the last one, and the last slide about my opinion of women who during the COVID-19 pandemic. Because I am woman too, right? So I think women should be fully engaged in the creation, receive it on priority, and partner in building longer term solutions. And the positive of COVID-19 pandemic is to provide us with an opportunity for radical positive action to redress long-standing inequalities of women's life. Okay, thank you for attention. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Sarah, for sharing the story of Mother's Day in Thailand. So in Thailand, it is celebrated on Queen's birthday, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and also symbolized with the white jasmine.
Jasmine. And in
Okay.
Thailand, name orang Thai people
Yes,
call dok mali.
Dok Mali. Okay. So in Madagascar, women symbolized with Panakamaleni, and in Thailand, Domali. Okay. All right. So before we enter to the next speaker, I would like to remind all of you to participate in the challenge game. So post a message dedicated to your mother. So in the chat box, everyone, you can participate in the challenge, yeah, to get a door prize. All right. So next speaker, we have Muhammad Fahim from Afghanistan. So he is a graduate student of Telkom University as well as Dharma Siswa student of Telkom University. So please welcome Fahim. Hello Fahim.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, Waalaikumsalam Fahim. How are you today?
I am good. And you? How's your day?
Yeah, great. Okay, so Fahim, where are you now? Are you in
Right
Afghanistan?
now, I am in Kabul, Afghanistan since 2019, August 2019.
Okay, so 1 years. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So now it is time for you to share your opinion or your experience about how your country celebrate the Mother's Day. Okay, please, Fahim.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank you, the Telkom University and International Office, to make this program to make us together for uh, saying or sharing our ideas from our countries about the Mother's Day. And the second thing I want to say Happy Mother Days for everyone, especially who are in this program. The first, I want to introduce myself. Maybe there are lots of that don't know me. Okay, my name is Muhammad Fahim. My full name is Muhammad Fahim Nabizada. I'm from Kabul, Afghanistan. I am the youngest. I'm the youngest member of my family. I have four sisters and three brothers, including me. Okay, so my primary study, I have finished my school in Amarahan High School in Kabul, Afghanistan. In 2014, I came to Indonesia as a Dharma scholarship, and in 2015 I start my bachelor degree in visual communication design and faculty of creative industry, Telkom University. I finished at 2019, August 2019. Since that, I come back to Kabul, Afghanistan. I work for two places. First, as I study graphic designer in Yamaramin Productions for 6 months, and after that, I start working with the Embassy of Indonesia at at Kabul, Afghanistan since January 2010 2020. Okay. Uh, the next, I want to share how the people of Afghanistan celebrate the Mother's Day in Afghanistan. Okay, there are lots of types. Just I want to say the four types and my idea that I noticed in Afghanistan. The first type is that usually in Afghanistan, in sector of organizations, I mean in sector of work, usually they get a party and invite the mother of staff on that day and celebrate it. Uh, uh, um, and that organizations with foods, with cakes, with drinks, and to celebrate together. Especially we celebrate the Mother's Day on 23 of January. It's I think 23 of Jauza. Jauza is the name of the month, and that we use the another date. 23 of Jauza. We use celebrate to Mother's Day. It's I think equal to 10th of May. I think. So we celebrate the first type. It's like that. The second type is that it is more common in Afghanistan. Usually people celebrate it individual in their homes and their, with their families. then that is people bring gift for their mothers. The common gift that people in here buy for their mother is including flowers, perfumes, and clothes. That is the common gift that we buy for our mothers. And also, there are type of people that they have a financial problem, so they cannot get the party or they cannot buy the gift for their mothers. At least what they can do is that tell their mothers happy Mother's Day and show their loves for their mothers. But unfortunately, the fourth type, there's also people that they don't know or they don't care about the value of their mothers and they don't celebrate it in Afghanistan. And of course, the mothers also the sacrifice from their children. There's also some kind of people. Okay, next. Okay, the next one that I want to share is the role of women's mothers in Afghanistan. Then I want to share our idea, the role of women in pandemic COVID-19. Okay, as we know that Afghanistan is an Islamic country and we follow the Islamic rules according to the women. And in Islam, we know that there's high positions for the women. There are lots of points that we have to know about it, but in here I only mentioned 3 points that we believe on those. Like for example, the first one is that woman is used to uh, woman is used to create or save the life of the humanity. We believe that a woman is a symbol that they can give future, they can give life for humanity. The second one that we believe is that woman is creating peace. I believe, it's my personal belief that maybe some countries that they have conflict, like Afghanistan, one of the example, it is because of lack of the woman's role in politics or in society. As I know that the population in Afghanistan's populations from women is less than population of men in Afghanistan. So it's only I think, I don't know is it right or not, but I believe that a woman can create the peace in life, in family, in society, in the country, and many more. So the third one is that we are today discussing about it is woman as a mother. Okay, we in Islam we believe that woman can give or provide paradise to the men in 3 steps of their life. Like for young, when they are young, they can provide their paradise for their fathers, and when they get married, they can give paradise to their husbands, and as well when they are mothers, of course, they can give their paradise to their children. So in Islam, it shows that the value of women is so high. Okay, and now I'm coming about the role of women in Afghanistan. A long time ago in Afghanistan, so when it is Taliban, so usually we don't see or we don't give equal rights to women as well as the men. So on that time, usually people thought about that girls should not go outside, should not go to study, should not work outside, and many more. So we on that time, Taliban's times, I mean, so we didn't even uh, see as humans for humans on that day. But after that, that's long time ago. So now the Taliban is thinking done. They have gone. So in Afghanistan right now, so now we have rights for women as well, or equal rights for women with men. Even in some sections, the rights of women is more than a man in Afghanistan right now. So they can study, they can go to university, they can work in Afghanistan now. In every, it is a law that in every governor of the city they should have what's called, they should have their secretaries women. Right now we have 5 or more than 5 ministers women ministers in Afghanistan. Until now, we did not had the women for presidential elections, but I hope maybe we will have later. Okay, this is the role of women in Afghanistan now. So about the pandemic, COVID-19 in Afghanistan. So for the first, unfortunately, right now Afghanistan is entering the second wave of the COVID-19 nowadays. So for the first wave of the COVID-19, we had 6 months quarantine. That during that, unfortunately, we had saw lots of violence against women during the 6 month of the quarantine in Afghanistan. But we hope, my personal opinions, and that during the pandemic, we have to support women, as we accept that women are the sample of cleanliness, and of course they have their really high positions to play a role of their own about the pandemic COVID-19 to teach their children's families the about the procedures of COVID-19, like the wearing mask, washing their hands, and many more. So they have their own role. I'm sure that it doesn't mean that men that does not have rules to do this stuff or to teach their children. They also have what's called. They also have their role. They have to also order their children to do this stuff like wearing mask, washing their hands, and lots of. Okay, and my family personal, I have my sisters, and I have 4 sisters, but 3 of them are get married now. They are not staying with us, so there's only one of my sisters that she's staying with us. So in during 6 months of quarantine, we did not had any problem. We also help her uh, and work, housework, like cookings, like washings, like cleaning, or many more. And nowadays also, like the second wave of the COVID-19 is in Afghanistan, she is still helping us to wearing our masks. Still I have mask every day. I use mask, uh, but now because of speech I don't use. Okay, so they have their really high rule to in pandemic. So I hope that a woman must respect more than a man, if not at least respect as well at equal with men. They sacrifice their lives for uh, always they sacrifice their life more than a man in Afghanistan, in every world, especially in Afghanistan. And also not by respecting, I hope that we also help them or support them, give them, keep them happy, and make them safe, and help them about the pandemic COVID-19. I think this is all from me. If there was any questions, maybe I will answer later. So thank you for listening, and that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Fahim, for the nice sharings. I really like your personal opinion about the woman role. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so it's a very interesting sharing from the students about the Mother's Day. All right, so everyone, if you want to ask a question directly to the speaker, please kindly use the thumbs up icon and drop your question, or you may drop the question in the chat box. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see. Do you have a questions already in the chat? Wait. Okay, so we have one question from Rahari Malala. So I have a question to Fahim. If there is some things that makes your mother sad, for example, you have made a mistake, What is the unique things to make them happy or forgive you from your mistake? Okay, Fahim.
Okay, about these questions, I have to answer that I was 12 years old that my mother passed away. So I don't really remember about that I had make mistake and make her angry. I don't remember, but I can say about my sister. She's with us right now, and of course, sometimes we do some mistakes that make them hungry. Of course, it is common, and the for myself the best way to make them back happy is to asking for a sorry, and uh, we are asking for a sorry. I think that is the best way to what's called to make them happy, or and don't repeat the mistake.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry to hear that, Fahim.
It's okay.
Okay, so yeah, so we are going to ask the same question to the other speaker. So for Nussara and Siri, so how if your mother said or if you made a mistake to your mother, what do you usually do to make her happy again or to make your mother forgive your mistake?
For me, when I do some mistake with my mother,
Yes.
how do I get my mother to happy again, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes I buy something what my mother want, or I bring my mother to travel with me, or the last
Oh, okay.
one, every
Mhm.
day I
Ah, great.
I am pray um, I am pray
Mhm.
after salat.
Ah, okay.
I am berdoa
Mhm.
with my God about my mother
Mhm.
to alive with me a long time.
Okay, I see. All right. So how about you, Siri?
Yeah, I think that is a very good question to answer. Yeah, I remember exactly the time when I used to. Sometimes when I went to school, I usually made some mistakes. Sometimes I even dropped from the school, and that makes my mom really sad and really angry to me. But based on my mistake, I need to commit first that I was wrong. So no matter what, I have to accept first that I was wrong, then asking for forgiveness. So because my mom, especially, she's very sometimes she's very sensitive when she heard something bad that I have made that makes her angry the whole time at home. So I have to accept first that I made the mistake and I ask for forgiveness to just to make her smile again. So basically, it's about accepting that you are wrong and you have to say sorry and you ask for forgiveness because, well, like I said, sometimes she won't even smile when she heard that I've made something that bad about myself or about my study at school. I think that's all.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with you. So the point is we have to accept that we are wrong. Yeah. So we sincerely ask for forgiveness to our mother. All right. So speakers, I would like also to ask you a question. So I heard that Nusara said that you buy a prize or a present to your mother when your mother sad before. So do you always give a present to your mother, especially in Mother's Day? Yeah, for Nussara.
For me,
Mhm.
the
Do
Mother
you
Day,
always send her present whenever your mother get mad, let's say?
uh, for me, the Mother Day is not special because I think Mother Day is every day. So when I uh, go to travel with my friend, I when I see something unique and I miss my mother, I uh, buy that for my mother. And I think the special price for Mother Day is not be a thing, but is a feeling. How how we make my mother feel happy or always happy, not sad, is special for me.
Okay, I see. So whenever you miss your mother, when you go hang out with your friend, you miss your mother, so you will buy a present for her. All right. So how about you, Siri? Do you always give a present to your mother? Let's say in Mother's Day.
Yeah, yes, of course, because during my presentation, the only thing there, something which we usually do during the Mother's Day is to buy our mother some gift, some flowers, some shoes, some clothes, which makes her happy. So during the Mother's Day, me and my two siblings, we used to buy gifts for our mom without telling her that we will buy this, because if we say that we will buy something, she will not agree with that. She will say that don't spend money with that. Your love is enough for me. But for us as her kids, we need to do something. We need to offer something which is gonna make her happy, not only just happy, but which is a proof to show that we love her.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, I see. Okay, so before I continue to the to my question, I mean, so we are going. Okay. All right. So next, my question. So, what is the best lesson or advice that your mother have told you that you always remember until now? So maybe Fahim, could you please share what is the best lesson or advice that your sister, let's say your sister, have told you, and you always remember the advice until now?
Okay, thank you for the questions. Usually there's lots of things that we and that it's a lesson for us. Maybe it is everything like any speeches from our mothers is a big lessons for us for the children. So for me the only lesson that I usually remember and still I remember it. And my mother believed that in our society there's lots of people, good and bad. So when we faced with the bad people, it could be anyone. So how we treat with them, if we make them friendship with them, we also will be faced problem in the future. And if we make we treat them in a bad way because they are bad people, so we also will face the problem in the future. What we supposed to do is to take the middle way. What is that? Is not to be friend with them, one not to be enemy with them. It is good to be just say hi, hello, and that's it. And maybe it is also one of my reason that usually in Afghanistan, people of Afghanistan is like kind of angry type of people, and but I'm not like that. I'm really calm person. So maybe it is one of the reason. So I think that is the lesson that I share.
Okay. So how about you, Siri? Do you still remember the best lesson or advice from your mother that have told you?
Yes, of course. I want to tell you something, but even now I'm here in Indonesia. When I call my mom, she always makes sure if I'm fine here, which means that she always, even I'm getting younger, getting old at this age, she always still showing the love and caring about me, asking, "Have you eaten? Are you okay? Everything is fine." And I remember the first thing that the single thing that my mother told me is that when I was about the age of 15 maybe, she told me that once you go, you will have your own life. Remember not to give up in life. Remember to do always the right things, and remember what your parents told you. Respect them wherever you are. When you come to where you want to be, just always remember your parents, that you come to this world through them. Without them, you will not see this world. So that's the single thing I remember my mom told me, and until now, I still remember that word. Wherever I go, I don't need to. I mean, just do the right things and always stay strong, because we will not live with our parents forever. We only live like half, like more than 50 or 60, so we will not live with them forever. So they always used to she told me that words. Until now, I still remember it. And like I said, even now I'm calling her, she always tells me to do the right things, to do the right things, and always to stay strong whenever. Yeah.
Okay, I see. All right. So how about you, Nussara? So what is the best lesson or advice that your mother has told you and you always remember it?
Mm. Uh, I have some sentence my mother told me, and I always remember. That is, um, you always still young for me. That means my mother always care me. My mother always. I
Okay. So whenever we talk about mothers, so the atmosphere will be like this, yeah. Yeah, touching. Okay. All right. So I see. And everyone, do you have a question again, or maybe if you want to ask a question directly to the speaker or to the other participants. So I invite you to use the thumbs up first and then unmute your microphone to ask directly to the speaker. And I also, okay, um, Sayed, do we have Sayed here?
Yeah,
Ah,
hello.
okay, okay. How are you, Sayed?
I'm good.
Okay. So Said, what is your opinion about mothers, or what do you see a mother?
Um, for me personally, mother. I don't know
Mm-hmm,
really much how to explain in English, but
mm-hmm.
they are like angels, I guess. They're like
Angels.
the best
All
person
right.
ever.
Okay. Mother is like an angel. Okay. Said. Okay. So everyone, do you want to share your thought maybe about the mothers? Or don't forget to take the challenge, to join the challenge. You can post a message to your mother or to the one who inspires you, let's say a sister or Your girlfriend, maybe if you think that your girlfriend is inspired you, you may post that message. Okay, next, I would like to read a question from Sayed now. I have a question. Is there any specific type of physical gifts that you always give to your mother for celebrating Mother's Day? So how about you, Nusara? Do you have a specific type of gifts that you always give to your mother?
Um, in generally, I give something for my mother on my birthday of my mother.
Your mother.
Yeah, and I think I don't have a special gift for my mother because I think in her opinion, if I give for her, it's special gift. Maybe in my opinion.
All right. So how about you, Siri? Do you have a specific type of present?
Basically, it depends on how like I said before the Mother's Day, me and my siblings, we used to talk before the Mother's Day. So it depends on what we are going to buy. So we don't have any special, but it depends on our decision. So we have to talk before we buy something. Yeah, basically it goes like that.
And how about you, Fahim? Do you have a specific gift that you have ever sent to your sister, let's say?
Yeah, usually that the gift is common that we give to our mothers in Afghanistan. As I told, it is like flowers, perfume, and clothes. But it also depends on what they want. Sometimes, for my personal like sister, my sister is, I don't buy her a gift what's called without talking with her. So usually, what she wants, it may be anything. Then I will buy for it. So it's usually for myself. It's like that. That we talk what he wants, what she wants, and then I buy that.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for answering the question, and also thank you for everyone to that have asked the question to the speaker as well. Okay. Now we will have another door prize. I would like invite a participant who want to share a tradition or experience on how you usually celebrate Mother's Day and how the role of woman or mother in your family during this pandemic. Okay, so maybe Salsabila or Camila, Pina, do you want to share your experience, let's say? So Indonesian students, come on. Dia, hello Dia. Okay, Vidya. Hello everyone. All right, so we have 47 participants actually in this room. So everyone, do you want to share your experience or your thought about Mother's Day, let's say? Come on. Intan. Hello, Intan. No one? All right, so if there is no one who wants to share their thoughts or the experience, We are going to go to the announcement for the challenge. So, now we already choose the best message, and the winner for the challenge is jing 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 jing. So the winner for this challenge is Rahimalala. Rahimalala, thank you, and yeah, Rahimalala, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm here.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, congratulations for the Rahimalala. You will get 100,000 rupiahs in form of link aja, OVO or GoPay. But before we send a prize, Rahimalala, could you please read the message that you have posted in the chat box?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I would like to read my message before. Dear mom, I would not be in this world without you. You are the reason I see this world today. I want to thank you so much for bringing me down to see how beautiful this world is. For me, you are the most beautiful woman I've ever met in life. I love you so much, Mom. Hope you all the joy and happiness in the rest of your life, Mom. Thank you so much.
All right, that's really, really nice message. Yeah, thank you, Malala, for sharing your message. And
Yeah, you are
everyone,
welcome.
okay, don't forget to send your number, yeah? Okay, thank you everyone for joining us today. Before we would like to remind you to fill out the feedback to get an e-certificate. Okay. Please kindly fill out the feedback to get an e-certificate. We have shared the link in the chat box. All right. Okay, by this, the After Class Talk 2020 series is finished. But don't worry, we still have another After Class Talk series next year. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully this sharing session will inspire you and enhance your knowledge. But before we close this event, I would like to invite you to take a photo together. So please kindly turn on your camera. We are going to have a virtual photo together. Okay. Please kindly turn on your camera, everyone. Salsabila, Camila, and then Sayid, Dia, Dewa, Pina, Widya. Come on. Please kindly turn on your camera.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. We are going to take a picture now. So put your best smile. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you everyone for joining us today. And thank you for your attention. Happy New Year, happy holiday, happy Mother's Day. See you next year.
Thank you so much for this great event.
Okay.
Thank you, Siri. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much.
Nussara.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining, Fahim. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you. Thank you.
Fahim. Have a great day. Thank you,
Fahim, Nussara, and Siri.
Thank you. Thank you too.